Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to Egon Slugslingers. In this video, I basically chose the wrong time of day to shoot at the 600 meter gong, 656 yards. So basically what happened, I was basically chasing as you will see, my flyers around. So I would see dust flying eventually. Very anxious, I would correct. And not soon enough, I realized that I was correcting for flyers, basically. So the mirage made it very difficult to see. I could not see even dust. Every so often, I would see a little bit of dust. What's interesting is sometimes through the scope, I will see dust. If I review the footage, I will not see it. Sometimes I will not see dust, and if I review, I will see it. So yes, totally the wrong time of day. I could not understand what was happening. I thought, should I have added Coriolis and Spindrift or not? Is there something else wrong? Almost made a mistake of, trying to adjust again and this and that. So I decided to make a video of seating depth. I had these javelins. I have these javelins, 34 grain Gen 2s. I've never shot them before. I'm going to just insert them same depth as those RBTs, those very long RBTs, Inferno RBTs, and see what they do. It turned out they did not perform well. I inserted, adjusted seating depth to what I would for a slug of that length. But as I've stated earlier in previous videos, not all barrels are exactly the same length, and
I didn't
I
see
might
that
show
impact.
some footage of that. So you cannot, they definitely are not exactly the same length. So you cannot just say this is the best length and it'll work for all, you know, that those types length of slugs, because it depends on your diameter of the slug, mostly diameter.
And the seating depth is not. Where that one was, I've got no idea. I'll have to review to see. Okay, let's shoot another, and then I'm gonna start with the seating depth that I would start with a slug of this length. So settings done. First seating depth done. I'm actually in a hurry now because very low light conditions. Let's do this at point there.
What I do is I just insert them until they very almost touch the lens, the rifling. And then I go from there. That's basically it. So I decided to, yes, shoot these javelins. As you will see eventually, they group very well.
You can clearly see a marked difference just by going the right seating depth. Cleaning them, of course. You gotta get those slivers off, those wings.
These, what I call wings, they give those slugs wings. They fly wherever they want. So even the new H&Ns has got those things. All flat bases has got them. Cup base, dish base. The dish base is similar to what the javelins look like, and the H&Ns now, they all have got them. So I clean them off. Okay, after having said that, I realized that, of course, these javelins get damaged during transport, all slugs. The Zans in a lesser degree because of that nice packaging. But I sorted these javelins in easily recognizable dings on them against the not so easily recognizable dings. So I unfortunately realized that I used the ding ones, the container with the clearly visible dings on them. So I decided I'm just gonna anyways release this video. I mean, that's an excellent group at 190 meters. So I think they would have just done better. If you have a look at these few pictures here, you will see some of them are heavily dinged. So yeah, well, I hand load, so I'm not even looking at the tin. I take, feel the point, and I insert. So I didn't even notice it. I only realized this now when I started packing out all my stuff, and unfortunately, yeah, this could have been even much better.
The wind should just not change on us. That's probably a flyer for there. And these were sorted, cleaned, and oiled. Always have flyers. I guess I'm gonna shoot one more and then start fine tuning. Oh, now that's a fly. 169.1 and 236. So I'm getting many more shots now that I'm only shooting below 1,000. Okay, so I forgot this was the cut off 800 ball 1 and 14 twist barrel, so I had to go a little bit deeper. Well, I haven't seen that one. Right on top of the previous one. Exactly there. So I think that's a very respectable group at 190 meters.
Basically, 6.5 centimeters. Of course, center to center, it's gonna be something like 5 centimeters. That's the group. This is the gum. There, it's hooked on top. So you can easily, it's 40 centimeters. You can easily mull and find out the length of this gong, the distance I've shot from, even the breadth of this gong. Okay, so that was a very, very respectable group. I mean, the previous best short range, well, it's not really short range, but shorter range groups, the best previous one I had was Gen 1's 34 grain javelins at 178 meters, I think, or 87. 187 or 178, I can't remember, but this is now the base group. So you might say, well, you got to count or measure the flyers in. Yes, if you do a slug review, yes, I would say yes. But if you're going to be hunting, especially long range, shooting gongs at long range, why would you, count or stereoscope in the center of such a large group with flyers? You cannot do that. We're going to always have flyers, so you have to zero in the non-flyers group, you know. So, I mean, that's what I do. I zero in the small group. I don't take the flyers in consideration when I zero, because the 0 point is going to be completely out. And so when you do get a slug that's perfect, then at least the shot will be perfect if indeed was correct. So yes, very great group. I was very impressed.